Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of the Bard's Tale Trilogy. We are continuing our Iron Man solo caster play. So let's take a look. So our solo character is level 90, Archmage. So she has leveled up quite a bit. I'm in Dargoth's tower now. So I think I started the third level of it. Let's double check and see. Yeah, I cleared the second level. First and second levels offline. Yeah, and I just started the third level. We're going to go ahead and teleport up. And we have 3 Kringle brothers, Thor, and 2 Fanscars in our party. I think that was still the same last time. Hey there, Malkul and Ron. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, day's been good, Ron. How about yours? Hey, and Gauntlet's here. Welcome, Gauntlet. How you doing today? Alright, I think this heals you. These white regeneration. Spell points, okay. It's spell point regeneration. Still gotta watch out for traps. So if we step on a trap that does an insta-kill, we're done. Ron says, oh dear, this dungeon. Yeah, this dungeon is something else. You doing okay? You relaxing? Glad to hear it, Ron. Hey there, John. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Third level of Dargoth Tower, and looks like our compass is disabled. Oh, of course, darkness. Let's watch out for traps. Something special near, okay. Gotta be something in this room. I am on the second volume of the trilogy, John. And I'm probably about halfway through the second volume. Yeah, roughly. Maybe a little less than halfway through. Glad you're doing good. A voice says, the sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. Okay. Looks like we just went in a room. An empty room, okay. Ron said this dungeon just feels so tedious. Yeah, it's more tedious than anything when you have the mini-map. Because the mini-map makes it easy. In the original, without the mini-map, this tower is ridiculously hard. Ah, oh, trap's near, okay. Alright, so we cleared out this area. Yeah, a lot of people did not complete Bard's Tale 1 or 2. I mean, even with a clue book, it's hard. Yeah, it's not easy. Without a clue book, man. It's my bud. We're fighting It's My Bud. No, that's not what I want to cast. Anger's Mallet. I'd love to ask Michael Cranford where in the world he came up with that. It's my bud, and it looks like an ogre or troll. More, it's my bud. Man, these melee men are tough. Wow. Can't see their hit points yet, but some of them look like they have over 1,000. Yeah, who knows what the story is, Ron? Oh, it's so funny though. Maybe that's why he did it, just so people would talk about it 20, 30 years later. Where did It's My Bud go? Cranford was definitely the first troll that I can think of. Bradicus. That seems like a troll name too. Silk dragons. They're breathing something that's hot because it says you get fried. Gray ghosts, wheeler dealers. The gray ghost picture there is the only one that doesn't look anything like the original. The original, you know, was a kind of a cool smashed looking face, and it looked real creepy. This gray ghost looks like Gumby. It just doesn't look anything like the original. Hey, Magnificent Meal, welcome. How you doing today? Oh, no problem. You didn't make me donate that, Magnificent Meal. No, I would have sent it to him anyway. Thank you. Yeah, I know you left to go watch some soccer, so. But thank you. I really appreciate that. That was very kind of you to donate to BioGoo, too. Ron says, every time you say Gumby, I laugh so hard. It does. It looks like Gumby. I don't know what else to say it looks like. Hey, Jake. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. How you doing? Hey, I watched Falling Down because of your recommendation. It was a good movie. I liked it. Well, yeah, thanks again, Magnificent Neil. It's very kind of you. So I saw you, was it the Welsh versus Denmark is playing? Of course, I know who you're going to be rooting for. You're doing pretty good, just enjoying the midsummer's day and watching soccer. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think Magnificent Meal's watching it too now. Yeah, are you rooting for anybody, Jake? Magnificent Meal says, yeah, it's 2-0 to DK right now. Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, this is a solo run for those that haven't been watching it. So I only have a single player character. So if this character dies, it's game over. Playing Iron Man. So I have to be extremely careful. Okay, it says a magic mouth on the wall speaks to you, saying this: in the lands within and the traps between, what was secret once now cannot be seen. Okay. Good old riddles. Oh, Jake's rooting for Denmark too. You usually root for your Scandinavian bros, unless it's Sweden. That's funny. So why no love for Sweden? Is it because they're like direct competitors or what? Ah, yeah, good point, Gauntlet. Iron Woman instead of Iron Man in this case. That's right. We have Cassie. She's our Iron Woman. Let's see if we can survive this. Magnificent Male says, yeah, nobody likes Sweden. Oh, that's funny. Poor Sweden. Extra mage. Huh. Let's see if we can see what they do. I think I've killed quite a few of those. So here's Bradicus. So he does poison. Extra mage casts mage maelstrom. Grey ghost. We don't know yet. We haven't killed enough of them. You're just jabberjawing. Yeah, we are going to try to force Gargoth into our party once we reach him on the 5th level. If my Kringle brothers don't kill him first. Yeah, it is like a Gumby ghost. It's definitely not a gray ghost. Oh, there's a trap here. I'll go ahead and disarm it through the wall. That can be instant death for this party. I'll have to really be careful in the Grey Crypt. That place is a death trap for this setup. Gauntlet says, remember Jabberjaw cartoon? No, I don't. I'd never heard of that as a cartoon. Oh, they summoned a wizard wall. Here we go. Get ready for the wizard wall to go either no or da when we kill it. That's so funny. Imagine this wall standing there blocking your way and you hit it and it goes, no! It kind of reminds me of the lion on Wizard of Oz, the way he sounds. Wow, all these survived the Manger's Mallet. Flame horn. We can't use. Magnificent meal. Wow, thank you. DK, 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 DK. 5 DKs. Thank you so much. Wow, awesome. Manger's Mallet, great spell for cleaning out tons of mobs. Yeah, indeed. Let me show you, actually, since you just sent that donation up, I want to grab some of the drawings my mom's done that I've been scanning in. I want to show them on the camera real quick. So Magnificent Meal with his super generous donations have been allowing me to pay my mom to do a bunch of drawings for my game. She's got 50 done, 50 more. And so I'll just show some of these here. So this, let's see if you can see this. Let me put it on camera. Camera, where are you? So this is an evoker. She's like summoning an illusionary panther. I don't know if you can see that or not. What do we got here? Just basic rogue type character. Oh, here we go. Here's a geomancer. So geomancers work a lot with stones and rock and mud and stuff. That's what all that stuff is that's fallen here. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see from there. This one I really like. Well, I really like all of them, but here's a female minotaur. How cool is that? And then we got a female troll. There's a female troll. We have a warlord. There's the warlord. Ah, I get that in the camera. And hopefully I'm not talking too loud. I was right by the microphone. I won't go through all of them, but I'll show you these. Another donation by Magnificent Meal. Wow, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Yeah, he's on a donation spree. What the heck? Oh man. Let's see. This is just going to end up being some type of spellcaster. Probably like a shaman, a female shaman. Oh, here we go. Now we have an ogre, a female ogre. Yeah, you wouldn't want to get on her bad side. That big halberd she has there. Here's another warlord kind of picture. He's on a horse. Minotaur was your favorite, and Ren says, and Colin says he likes the warlord. This is just a just a spellcaster of some kind. And here's kind of another summoner type caster that can kind of summon creatures to help them. All right, I'll show 3 more. Another caster. You'll notice a lot of them have been female recently, and that's because I have male and female versions. Here's a Tigra, female Tigra. That's a race, so you can actually play as this race. And show one more here. This is a necromancer, female. You see her skin's kind of greenish. So, yeah, that's all I'll show for now. But yeah, thank you so much, Magnificent Meal, for your donations. You just show you some of the things you've been helping to pay for there. So yeah, it's amazing. Okay. Oh, thanks again. I really appreciate that. Gauntlet says the Fire Mage one is good too. And the Tiger is interesting. Hey, Gabriel, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I pulled out the female ogre right when you showed up, huh? That's funny. Yeah, my mom drew these. She's drawn all my artwork, at least for all the monsters and creatures and stuff for the game. I pay her so that because she's retired, so basically she can have some money to, because she struggles with money, and then I get these drawings for the game, so it's a win-win. And a lot of that is coming from Magnificent Meals donations. I mean, everybody else that donates too, but just to show how much I appreciate it, I wanted to give some of those on the stream here. Oh, thanks, Keith. I'll make sure to pass that on. Yeah, she always loves to hear when people like her work. Glad you're doing well, Gabriel. Yeah, I did not get that talent, but that's okay. Everybody's good at something, and I'm not good at that. Oh yeah, Ron, she's done art her whole life. Even as a kid, she started to paint. She actually does a lot of oil paintings. That's her real passion. But she can also draw. And my brother is extremely skilled too with artwork, but I don't think he ever really does it anymore. He used to do sculpturing and other things, but he can draw super well and do things. So they both have great artistic ability. I'm more analytical. I can have creative ideas, but I'm not good with actual implementing art. Yeah, she does traditional art. Yep. Gabriel says, very true. Your mom can draw. You can beat games on Iron Man. That's funny. Yeah, I guess we're all good at something, right? Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I don't think so, Ron. Yeah, they wouldn't have the patience. That is one thing I do have is patience. It says your mom and brother may be able to draw, but can they beat Wizard G8 on Expert Iron Man? Oh, that's funny. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Speak to 3 in sequence. I remember this, so I'm not ready to do that, obviously. We'll find it on the mini-map as we explore the rest of this. But I think when we answer this, it opens a door somewhere, or a ladder, if I remember right. Maybe up here or something? It's been a while, so I don't know for sure. Tannic Dragons. Starting to get our party item slot filled up here. I'm gonna have to start dropping some. Jake says, I wish this remake would have a toggle for original and new graphics. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I mean, yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Ron says, I used to do a lot of drawing in college, but then stopped when I started working. Have no desire to pick it up again, but I have my works. Oh, cool. Magnificent meal. Wow, thank you yet again for that amazing donation. He says, well, I can draw a stick man. That is good enough for me. That's true. Yeah, that's right. If you play, what's the name of that game? Well, there's win, lose, or draw. And there's another game, Pictionary. You could still make it work with Stickman. Oh, that's funny. Thanks again, Magnificent Meal. So generous. Gabriel says that red dude really looks like you caught him doing something embarrassing, like hugging the wall or something. What red dude you're talking about? I'll have to look. This guy here, was it a mage? Or was it this guy? Trying to see who is red. So we got this one, or this one. Is it the mage? All right, let's start dropping some stuff. Epic is the game for you. Yeah, actually, there's a lot more games nowadays that are using just like standard artwork than, you know, like the 3D stuff, which is kind of refreshing because I do get tired of seeing 3D models everywhere. I much prefer the 2D artwork. Oh, okay, yeah, it was a monster with his ear bleeding. I know which one you're talking about. That's the wheeler dealer one. Yeah, you're right, Ron. It is a totally different skill set. Colin says 3D can make it easier to make the 2D art. I wouldn't know because I can't do either. Wow, 304,000 experience for that fight. What in the world? Guess I just killed so many. Yeah, this is 3D actually. That's why we're able to do this. But they put like textures on the 3D somehow. I don't know how they do that. Yeah, that's right. I am in 2D right now. 3D just means you can manipulate the game world easier. It's 1D. That's funny. Yeah, there's something to me also with 2D artwork not looking super realistic. I like that better. When it starts looking too realistic, I actually kind of lose interest in it. It's not as interesting to me. It's the same way with like the cartoons versus the 3D generated stuff they do now. I'd much rather have cartoons that are hand-drawn than the 3D animation stuff they do nowadays. Maybe I'm just old. Oh, thanks again, Magnificent. Wow, no, you are amazing. Thank you. Wow. Gosh. Ron says 2D conversions aren't always good enough for 3D though. Plus, Gauntlet says plus 1D if you had time. Yeah. Ron says you can do a lot of cheering in 2D. You can't do it as easily. Oh, cheating. You can't do it as easily in 3D. That's true. Gabriel says the good old, if I wanted reality, I'd just go outside. Yeah. Donation spree. Yeah. Man. Unbelievable. Ron says problem with hand-drawn animation is how time-consuming. Yeah, exactly, and that's why I appreciate it more. Yeah, very true. Yeah, with 3D models, you can just keep reusing it over and over. It makes total sense. Yeah, everything starts from scratch. Well, if you look at like the old cartoons, you know, like Scooby-Doo and stuff, you can see that they do reuse part of the slides they have with the 2D. They like just only have certain body parts move. So like they'll make maybe the arm or the leg move, but the rest of the body is kind of static. So there's a few tricks you can do, which you know that, Ron. You're in the, yeah, I mean, you work for a company that makes cartoons. I'm definitely not telling you anything that you don't know, but it's just interesting how that helps a little bit. But yeah, it's got to be so much more time consuming to do hand drawn. Yeah. Yeah, 3D is so much easier to manipulate, definitely. A ballad giant and energons. I don't think I've fought any of these yet. Killed 7 ballad giants, but I haven't. Oh, I did kill 4 of these. I don't know what they do yet, though. Gabriel says, then again, even 2D started having a lot less frames stuff over the years with the advent of tween animation. I personally hate those. What do you mean by tween animation? Ron says, yeah, you can do that, but at that point, you're better off drawing from an actual model. And with 3D, you have to rig the model itself. We reuse a lot of rigs, but still. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even imagine how much time it takes to do cartoons. Like hand drawn. This is crazy. Gabriel says tween animation is the kind you'd see in flash animation. Oh, okay. I know what you mean now. Yeah, that makes sense, Ron. He says there's good and bad to both sides. 3D has much less labor involved. Yeah, that makes total sense. All right, so we're looking for 3 words so we can answer that riddle. Well, it says my game engine can tween. Right. X-Men. You know what's interesting about this drawing here? This was one of Michael Cranford's original drawings. He actually shows it at a talk he gives, a post-mortem a few years ago, and he showed the physical copy he had of this. They drew in, I think, high school. The X-Men has spotted a dragon in the sky and doesn't like what he sees. Yeah. Yeah, he had a funny look on his face, didn't he? And it's not a Dungeons and Dragons type dragon. It's a Game of Thrones type dragon. Or even stronger, a Lord of the Rings type dragon. Or hobbit, I should say. Yeah, dragons and Dungeons and Dragons are so weak. They're way too weak for a real dragon. They're like babies. They can do damage, don't get me wrong on that, but the hit points they have is way too low. Okay. We are walking cautiously so we don't step on a trap. Explore all that. Yeah, dragons in Dungeons and Dragons are way too weak. Like some other creatures, like a fighter, level 10 fighter, could be more dangerous than a dragon. It's just silly in my mind. Gabriel says, like in Skyrim, they always make the dragon land to fight you for some stupid reason. And Gauntlet says, the X-Men's dimensions were altered by the magic universe. There you go. I'm proud of you, Gauntlet. You're bringing magic into the realm. That's how it always is, yeah. Ron says they make dragon fights easy because they don't want them dragging on. Dragging on. He's here all day, folks. Oh, here we go. A voice says, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Okay. Kind of hard to understand what that's saying. Here we go, more Bradicuses. Are you still on here, Magnificent Neil? If so, what's the score? Or Jake, if you're still on there, I think you're watching too. Wow, 25 Drax. Gabriel says Dark Souls did it right though. One of the dragons won't even land to fight you. They'll just roast you. Yeah, and actually the arcade Dungeons and Dragons, one of those that I played through online on stream, that dragon was enormous. You could still kill it though. if I remember right. But yeah, that thing was just gigantic. So I guess it's inconsistent. Okay. It's 2-0 to DK. Oh, okay, cool. Hey there, Leandro. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thor. This is the legendary Thor. We got him from a figurine. We summoned him back in the first volume. He does insta-kills. Guaranteed insta-kills when he hits something. You can only get him from... There's only one figurine of Thor in the first Bard's Tale, so you can only get him in one place. We need to get an NPC to shoot the dragon from the sky. Yeah, I don't know which arcade game it was. I played I think two or three of them on stream all the way through. And one of them had this dragon you would fight. It was very difficult. Yeah, that helmet's cool looking to me. It kind of looks like a giant seashell or a bone of something. Like maybe hip bones of something. It's pretty cool. You think that's his hair? It kind of looks like it. It just goes, his beard goes up and then it's right to the helmet. He looks like Aquaman in the Gauntlet, where his eyebrows just fused to his hair. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? All right. Let's see if I can teleport. Good. It's my bud again. It's supposed to resemble an eagle. Air versus sea. That's all it says. That makes sense. And this makes it look like his brain is so big. It's kind of like protruding from the side of the hat there. Thor's so tough he doesn't care. He doesn't need a shirt. He can just go bare-chested. Ron says, I always thought it was weird you get boomerangs there. They're so low power, I can't imagine them being worth it. Yeah. I guess since they're unlimited, it is kind of weird because in Fanskir's... No, that's not true. You can get them in Fanskir's castle too. At that point, they make more sense. I guess in the hands of a hunter, they're really good because you have unlimited ranged attacks with critical hits. But that would be the only person that it would be good for. At the end of the day, execution is everything, Gabriel says. Spell Spear, that's another weird item in this game. I just never understood that thing. So It's a spear. You can only have one. It only goes 30. And yet, it's super weak. Yeah, I do not understand that. Yeah, it does look like a cowboy hat, Keith. You're right. Yeah, it does look like a cowboy hat. Yeah, who knows? I like it. I think it's a cool design. Cowboy hat, no shirt. It's a look. Yeah, it's a look. That's right. It's a man's look. Spell Spear is an upgrade over the halberd. Gabriel says it's for spearmen who are considering a more spell-focused lifestyle, but don't want to commit just... Yeah, there you go. They're wannabe spellcasters. Oh, there we go. We got another spell spear. I'm actually gonna... Oh, I can't throw one. I don't have anybody who can use it. I was gonna say I was gonna throw it, but I can't. No scrap there. Here we go. Get some of our spell points back. Ron says, or it's a spear with spear written on it. That's funny. Yeah, they spelled out spear. So if you forget to spell spear, you're in good hands. I'm wondering if maybe it was supposed to be usable by everyone, including mages. You know, that would make sense to me, because then a mage back there could actually throw them. And it's still weak, but it's better than nothing. Because otherwise, mages have no ranged attacks. Yeah, the curtains are cool, aren't they? Even look to the side. Little tapestry. Yeah, you can't give the mages boomerangs, you're right. Okay, let's see, where are we at? Yeah, have to be careful. Yeah, technically in the first two Bard's Tales, when you transfer your characters from the first to the second, you lose all levels. You got to keep your items, but you only get 2,000 experience and you're level 1. So really we're kind of... When I did this full power transfer, we're cheating compared to the originals. So your characters are a lot stronger than what they would be at this point in reality. Oh, magnificent meal. Wow, thank you so much. He says it's 3-0 to DK right now. Nice. Yeah, thank you so much. I just really appreciate it. Gabriel says, what the crap is an extra mage? Is it like a benched mage? And they only use him if he needed. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I actually thought it was Michael Cranford trolling again, since he likes to troll. And it just means he's an extra tough mage, you know? Kind of like Supreme. He's an extra mage. He's not just a mage. Oh, it's funny. Ron says it's a mage that's very over dramatic. That's funny. Oh, magnificent meal. Wow. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. Let's try going this. Oh, dead end. Okay. I've been in here. Okay. Looks like I've exhausted this whole area to the south, so I probably should start going that direction. Okay. Ancient mages, not just extra, but now we have some ancient mixed with some extra. Maybe they chew extra gum. Remember that gum called extra? Ron says, we have an extra mage drawing tonight. How about extra mage because he's an extra mage? I love this greater demon picture. You would not want to fight that thing. Gabriel says, I can see that happening in the development team, honestly. There's Bradicus. More melee, man. I was just thinking I should show another drawing since he donated, Magnificent Meal donated again. Can you guys see that one? Gosh, it's so small you probably can't see it. So this is a barbarian or a bounty hunter. You kind of qualify for either one. I mean, you can pick what you want it your characters to look like, but that'll be the default. Okay, let's see. There's some spare man. Surplus demon instead of greater demon. Yeah, in this game there's lesser demons, greater demons, demon lords. Actually, it was even in the first volume that way. It's my bud got killed. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I found a single useful item in this tower. Like anything that I could use. Gabriel says, how do demons rise through the ranks? I think it's how they're created. You're just created a lesser demon, kind of like a processor, like a CPU that is supposed to run at 2 gigahertz, but it doesn't quite make the cut, so they release it as a 1.8 gigahertz CPU. It's the same thing. They create the demon. They're like, this one doesn't quite make the cut. You're going to be a lesser demon. Or like in Lord of the Rings, the Olog-hai versus the orcs. Or not the Olog-hai, Uruk-hai. I think those are those man-made orcs that are tougher than regular orcs. Pringle Brothers. Yeah. He's got so much muscle it leaves a giant divot there. Like right here, you know, massive muscle, massive muscles. Oh my gosh, magnificent meal. What in the world? Wow. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You won, huh? DK won? Nice. You gonna order a pizza or how'd your celebration go? Man, thank you so much. That's gonna right there fund tons of drawings. Man, I really appreciate that. But congratulations on DK winning. So what's the next game for them? Who do they play next since they won this? You're gonna get drunk and party. Good. That's good. It's a arm chasm, yeah. Okay, we exhausted that. I think I'm gonna do the top ones first. Oh, Fanscrew just got petrified by Mage Maelstrom. Luckily, my level's high enough where I don't think I have to be scared of that. At least not by these monsters. But that could end my game if that does succeed on Cassie. She'll be turned to stone or killed. But I think her resistance is high enough, being level 90. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Gabriel. The Gray Ghost picture is horrible. It looks like Gumby. In the original, it looked great, you know, the kind of smashed looking guy. Fantastic. And this one, that's the only one that I feel like they completely missed the mark on. Jake says Denmark's going to play either Netherlands or Czech next. It's now in the knockout phase? Oh, cool. Yeah, she's level 90. Since I only have one character, she gets all the experience. It doesn't get split. So that's why she's level 90. And she's probably due another 8 level ups is my guess. I'll teleport out and we'll see how many times she levels up. Let's check it out. Oh, it's nighttime. I have to go to the Adventure Guild. Oh, Magnificent Mail, thank you so much. Wow. I am truly grateful for all those contributions. You're just unbelievably generous. And congratulations on your team winning. So I hope you have a really great weekend. Ron says, don't forget the Bard's Tale 1 ghouls with the... Oh, yeah. That's true. I don't like those beach shorts. Yeah. They didn't completely miss the mark on that one. It is a little bit like the original, but yeah, I agree. That's definitely not my favorite. Okay, let's see. I hope you don't get too drunk, Magnificent Meal. I hope you have fun, but I hope you don't have a hangover. Wow, as soon as I stepped out of the guild, there's a savage warrior. Let's see. You may ask, why do I keep hanging on to these items? And it's because there's anti-magic zones in the game where you can't cast spells, but these will still work in those. So that's why I keep them. Alright, let's see how many level ups we get. Whoops. Yeah, we just bumped into the Savage Warrior on the way out. Whoa, pardon us. Is there a level cap in this game? Not that I'm aware of, Ron. I've had characters in like 150 plus level, so I don't think there is. I mean, I just don't know for sure though. So here we go. $15 levels. She just got 15 levels. Now she's level 105. She almost has 2,000 spell points. No, you can't buy a magic mouth. That was my selling. That's the number of charges on it, Gauntlet, when it shows that number. Yeah, it's the Hobbit, babe. Yeah, usually games won't limit based on an artificial number like 999. It's usually limited based on the type of data storage they use. So like if they're using a short integer, the max level will be 32,627. If they're using like 8-bit, it would be 256. Not 8-bit, 8 bytes. Let me think about this for a minute. No, 8 bits is right. Yeah, if they're using 8 bits, it'll be 256. If they're using 16-bit, it'd be 32,627 probably. If they're using 32-bit integer, then it'd be rough, depending on if they're using a signed or unsigned, it'll either be 2 billion something or 4 billion something. That's usually what they do. So like if you're ever, just a little tidbit for you guys, if you're ever playing an old game, like let's say a race car game or something, and you notice speed maxes out at like 255, you're like, why 255? Because that's the limit for 8 bits, and they're using 8 bits to represent speed. Like 0 takes up 1 slot, and then it should be up to 256, but since 0 takes up a slot, the max value is 255. And if they're using a signed number that can be negative or positive, then you'll probably see 127 be the max number, because you could have minus 127 on the other side. So TMI, I know, but maybe some nerd out there might find that interesting. Mama, we're testing Mama. What does the magic mouth do, Gauntlet? It casts the magic mouth spell, which tells you when there's something special around. So like, if there's a special room, if there's a trap ahead, anything like that. Let me show you. Magic mouth. Let's kill this first and then I'll show you. Okay, so 7. Magic mouth. Aryan Chant is the actual spell name. So Aryan Chant. It says it will cause the dungeon walls within 30 feet of a stairway to call out if the party is traveling toward it. Oh, I told you the wrong thing then. This tells you where stairs are within 30 feet. So like if you're looking at the mini map, and if I was 30 feet away from this, it would show up. And then also it would say a text message here that says there are stairs nearby. I was thinking of Sorcerer's Sight. That's the spell that shows you special things around you. So, told you the wrong thing. So the magic mouse is not very useful. What do you find interesting, Keith? Gabriel says, and how does it communicate that to you? Hey guys, I'm a stairway over here. Yeah, I just picture the magic mouth that you're holding going, there's stairways 30 feet. Like in Three Stooges where you have those little teeth that can move. Okay, let's see here. It is magic mouth after all. Magic. That would have been funny though had they implemented that, wouldn't it? Like if you actually heard a voice. Because they did implement the dork ring sound, which I'll show after combat. So they could have easily added the magic mouth that goes, hey, there's stairs around here. Like, what? Oh, okay, Keith, cool. I'm glad you enjoyed the bits and bytes. Yeah, I remember a friend of mine was playing an old race car game when I was a kid, and I saw 255 being the max speed. And I had no idea, obviously, at the time why that was. And then I learned that much later on, in college. I'm like, now that totally makes sense. Yeah, there's stairs over here. Exactly, Gabriel. That kind of goofiness should belong in the comedy Bard's Tale, as we call it. Here, watch. We'll use the dork ring.
You dork.
Did you hear it? It's quiet.
You dork.
Oh my goodness. It'd be funny if that same voice was used for the magic mouth. Stairs here. Or still a comedy edition, yeah. I like when RPGs don't take themselves super seriously, though, when they have occasional comedy. I don't want the whole thing to be comedy, but, occasionally, like the dork ring, just having something like that, or having It's My Bud as a character name. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Let's see. No trap, just movement. And it was a dead end. Okay. Alrighty, well, I'll teleport up here then. That's a dead end. We're down here. Ron says, imagine if that was Michael Cranford's voice. You dork. Gabriel says, sounded silly like peons from Warcraft. Yeah. Okay, Jake, have a good one. Magnificent meal. What are you doing? Wow. I thought you were out partying. Man, thank you so much. He's wow, still donating. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Incredible. Golan says, I was going to guess you put magic mouth and it gives you clues about the surrounding area. Yeah, man, it makes sense. Wow, thanks again. I like the animation of the little guy with the flags hitting the buildings. A giant pear looking ghost thing. Another dead end, okay. Can't step on a trap. Let me make sure I got it. Trap is near. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I hope you enjoy your evening out. Hey, BioGoo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Did you wipe or did you survive your wizardry 8 shenanigans? Gabriel says that's how immersive this game is. The D Forte goes, that makes sense at the thought of a conjured mouth spouting nonsense. Everything makes sense when you have magic, Gabriel. Oh, you didn't wipe, but you had a crash at the end. Okay. I see. Did you save? Did you lose a lot of progress, or was the crash your doing with your mod, or was it just something with the vanilla version? It's getting too hot to stream, you just prefer to watch. Gotcha. Yeah, Magnificent Meal was over there on BioGoo's channel too. And he was trying to donate, but BioGoo's not to 1,000 subscribers yet, so he couldn't do the super chat. So then he did a donation on Patreon. I mean, just amazing. Just can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Thank you again. Goal. It says goal. Wow. I'm the one scoring. I'm scoring like crazy. Oh, thank you so much. Gabriel says, oh yes, magic, the most free of passes. That's right. With magic, you can come up with any excuse because, see, the whole purpose in my mind of magic is it bypasses the laws of physics. So physics is the physical world, right? So magic can somehow bypass that. Don't know why. It might have something to do with the gods or, you know, whatever. Doesn't matter. It bypasses it, so then anything can happen. So magic is the ultimate excuse to put any kind of behavior in a game. Biogu says it's Iron Man, so okay, so auto saved in combat. That's good. Crash was probably a vanilla thing. Yeah, exactly, Ron. A wizard did it. That's always the excuse. Or maybe we can start saying Magnificent Meal did it. He's the one throwing magic around. I gotta empty my inventory again. a... Oh, that's right. I got to show another drawing. I forgot. Actually, I had to show two. He donated twice. Now this one's going to be a little weird, but it's by design. So this is a treasure hunter. He can play as a treasure hunter profession. So coins spilling out of his hands. And then this is a female inquisitor. So you can play as an inquisitor class. Notice her barbed whip. Wouldn't want to be interrogated by her. Okay. Oh, I just dropped my light wand. That's the danger of Iron Man mode. If you drop something, it's gone. Speaking of which, I better save because of the potential crash. I haven't saved since I started playing. Oh my gosh. Magnificent meal. What in the world? Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. You can conjure food, Gauntlet says. Arthur Clarke. What did I miss about Arthur Clarke? Dead Space's main character hijacked my mind, Gabriel says. I must have missed the text, sorry. Gauntlet says treasure hunter resembles thief in Gauntlet. Rat says, hot damn. Magnificent meal throwing out them fat stacks. Making it rain. Gauntlet says the Inquisitor asks you many questions. Yeah, that's all it does. When you play the Inquisitor class, you just walk up to an NPC and he just starts hitting them with a whole bunch of questions. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, Gabriel. Michael Cranford was the original troll developer. He did all kinds of funny troll things in his games. One being naming a monster, It's My Bud. And it looks like a troll. It's just hilarious. Yeah, BioGear's been working on another mod. He's calling it the Nightmare mod. He says he's almost done with it, so I'll be eager to try that because he's saying it's going to be extremely hard. Not super long. I think he said you should finish up around level 9 or 10 when the game ends, but extremely difficult. So I'm looking forward to playing that and seeing if I can survive. He did indeed, Magnificent Meal. He says, we won. DK, 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 DK. I'm winning. There's a song by... what's the band? I'm going to have to look it up real quick. Santana. It's by Santana. I didn't have to look it up. Called Mini. You guys ought to go play that. I love that song. Gabriel said Nickelback. I don't know about Nickelback, but yeah, Santana. He had a song called Winning, and it always makes me laugh because it's kind of funny, the lyrics, if you listen to them. But that's how I feel right now. Ron says there's also a crazy boss level encounter in Bard's Tale 1 if you give the temple name Burger. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. instead of Tarjan. Oh, there's a trap in there. Yeah, it's actually a good song. Oops, I just got teleported. Ah. No, Santana. It's kind of the equivalent to me of, remember the thing that went around a long time ago where you get Rick rolled by Rick Astley? I used to do that with the winning song. When somebody said they were winning at something or whatever, I'd send them a link to that. No, I appreciate it, Magnificent Man. What? Definitely don't apologize. That's awesome. I hope you have a fun party. It's hard to get excited as an adult a lot of times, so whenever I see somebody get super excited over something, that's awesome. I love that. Just think about it, you know, as an adult, it's kind of hard to have that happen. Oops, we don't want camaraderie, we want Menger's mallet. Gabriel says you can still find a little Rick rolling here these days. I haven't seen it in ages, so I expect it'll come back. Colin says someone did a Rick roll at work and I had no idea what they were talking about. Oh, really? That's funny. Well, yeah, the first time it happens to you, you're like... remember MySpace? I remember I got my friends with that on MySpace, like, oh gosh, 20 years ago or whatever. And I remember one of my friends, she was like, I'm not sure you sent me the right link. It's some guy singing, some red-haired guy singing. I had to explain it to her. So then it lost, the joke lost all its meaning. I had to explain it. Party's gonna go all night. Oh, cool. Maybe that's exciting. Keith says, I just saw Rick roll a couple of days ago about my chair laughing because it was so unexpected. Yeah, that would be. If I saw it today, I would crack up. Because, yeah, it's kind of gone away. Oh, those were so funny, though. Never gonna give you up. Gabriel says, the tragic part is it's not even that bad of a song. Yeah. I think it's the whole meme thing. That you got this, kind of lanky, skinny white guy who has this deep voice. Never gonna give you up. You just don't expect it. And then you don't expect to get a video of that unexpected singer. That's the way I always interpreted it. Okay, it says, a voice says, the law of the wise is a fountain of life to depart from the snares of death. Okay. All right. Hopefully that'll mean more once I get to that part. I kind of vaguely remember some of the snares, but I don't remember what castles they're in. Someone Rick rolled Rick Astley? Really? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Although he probably didn't find it very funny. It's probably like, yeah, that's my song. Alright, we gotta drop some more stuff here. Okay, where are we at? Let's see. Man, I can't imagine doing this without a mini-map. Or clue book, I should say. Yeah, fan screws can get taken out by this Mage Maelstrom. That's a strong spell against casters. Burn the stone. So then we have to unstone them. Then cast heal level. Okay. Four dragons in that one corridor, I know. Remember, magic. We could just say it's magic. So I just give Gauntlet a hard time about. He'd always try to be very realistic and talk about physics. Magic bypasses. Yeah, he looks like he stubbed his toe to me. That Axeman, it looks like he's like getting ready to scream. He's like, I stubbed my toe. Like if you ever woken up in the middle of the night and you're trying to walk to the bathroom or something, you stub your toe, you're like, you're trying to be quiet. Okay, Magnificent Meal. Yeah, have an excellent night. Thank you so much. Yeah. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a blast. Exactly, Ron. A wizard did it. Evil wizard. It's never an evil cleric. It's always an evil wizard. Or in case of Bard's Tale 1, a good wizard. Kyloran, it makes you seem like he's an evil wizard to put you through such torture. Magic Mouth appears and says, illusions cunning and corrupt. A dream can shatter and disrupt. Okay. Obviously, that's some word we're going to need to say somewhere. Gabriel is asking a philosophical question. Well, if you're going to be evil, why even be a cleric then? Well, because you're an evil god worshiper. Kind of like a Satanist. They'd be evil clerics. Yeah, you don't go around healing people, you go around cursing them. It's my blood again. I always like how he starts out so far away, too. Like, why is this giant troll, this muscular troll, start 90 feet from you? Oh my goodness. Gabriel says, I suppose that would just take a different name now, for the sake of simplicity. The evil cleric, you know? Yeah, exactly. There's dark gods, or evil gods, there's good gods, neutral gods. A lot of game worlds have that. That would have been a tight room. All these rooms having like 30 people in them. You walk in there. Just imagine that. You walk in this room. Oh, there's four dragons, 4 ghosts, and 6 magicians all in this 10-foot room. Yikes. Ron says, I'm a fan of the OD&D evil clerics, where they can raise dead instead of dispel, and harm instead of heal. Yeah, exactly. Alright, I've killed enough of these now to probably know what they do. Let me take a look. Yeah, they're not nearly as good as the Kringle brothers. Which is so ironic. So these dragons are weaker than these Kringle brother guys that can breathe 50 feet. So these guys here can breathe 50 feet and do this amount of damage, or they do this melee damage. Like, what do you picture them breathing 50 feet? Like bolts of energy or something? It's crazy. Yeah, I agree, Gabriel. Necromancers are a lot of times interpreted as like an evil priest or cleric. I never really liked the concept of alignment in a lot of games, because there's a lot of gray lines there, you know, like gray area. Yeah, that's true, Ron. He says, I like it as a suggestion, but not as a hard and fast rule. Because it forces you to play characters a certain way, and that can be boring. Yeah, definitely. Gabriel says, but since these are supposed to be classes and not just flavor names, there would need to be differences. Yeah. Yep, that's true. That's why in my game I don't call them classes, I call them vocations. Because it's your area of interest at the time, and you're not even using it necessarily to make money, because that's profession. You know, and to me, class is more like a society thing. You know, what class are you in? So I chose vocation. And then you can change vocations. So like if you're really interested in this subject now, that's great. But you could decide at the next level, now, you know what, I'm going to start working on this vocation or this study of interest. And then you switch. And that way you don't feel like you're, you know, stuck with a class or profession. Okay, it says a voice says the first says dwell, the second hell, the third of wisdom, it will tell. So I wonder if that's the 3 words they were asking about. Dwell, hell. The third of wisdom, it will tell. Let's just try it. Dwell, hell, tell. No, it's not that. Dwell, hell, tell, tell. First says dwell. The second hell. Third of wisdom, it will tell. Wisdom? Wisdom, dwell. Maybe I just don't have enough information yet. Ron says, I made a paladin that was a crusader. It was a lot of fun role-playing that. Oh, and then Gabriel was asking about the range. What's the 20 feet next to the monster? Yeah, like Ron said, 10 foot means you're in melee range. What is this voice that keeps spouting cryptic stuff? Can it be told to go away? There's a lot of riddles in the Bard's Tale series, Gabriel. Some of them are hard. Usually you can figure them out, though. They're usually not impossible. If you sit and spend enough time, you can figure it out. No, it's not randomly generated. Yeah, the problem is there's so many riddles in this game, and it takes so long to play through it. I cannot remember all the answers. Like sometimes I will, when I get up to it, it's like, oh, I remember that now, but this one's not ringing a bell to me. Just got teleported again. Ooh, man, that's a nasty trick. Wow. That teleports you to right there. Yeah, the dungeons in the Bard's Tales, without having a mini-map like this, are one of the hardest out of any series I've ever played. Especially this second one. All right, well, let's go up here and do this stuff. Gabriel says, well, I bet Bard's Tale, the comedy Bard's Tale, has no riddles making it a superior game. Yeah. Ron says, even compared to Wizardry 4, yes, this definitely has harder puzzles and riddles than Wizardry 4. What Wizardry 4 has that makes it harder is um, events. There's some types of events you have to do, and hidden passages, like hidden doors, that I don't know how you'd ever figure out unless you just randomly walked around trying to bounce through every wall. There's things like that in the fourth one that make that ridiculous. But this one definitely has more riddles. And these riddles are more solvable. I mean, well, I shouldn't say that. You can solve the riddles in this game, in my mind, if you spend enough time thinking about them and looking at all the clues. Problem is, sometimes the clues were like even in a different castle or dungeon. And so you would have had to write those down back in the day. Now we could just say, oh, let's go back. Wait a minute. What did it say in that dark domain? And then we can just look and see what it said. But yeah, I'm not saying Wizardry 4 was easy by any means. It's probably, well, it was one of the hardest RPGs I ever played, but um, the dungeons in this, I think, overall are harder with the puzzles and, gosh, especially some of the snares. There's a few snares in this game, death snares, that if you did not look up how to do it, I honestly don't know how you could have done it. Same with Wizardry 4 for certain areas like that. Gabriel says, and yet I'd take one of these dungeons over any of the ones in Dagger Falls. What? Really? Yeah, with the pencil. Just get teleported again? I did. Hmm. A voice says, from the first take the last, from the second and eighth from third. Oh, yeah, okay. From the first, take the last. Fifth from the second. Eighth from the third. Okay. First. Fifth from the second. Okay, wisdom. So tell wisdom. Wait a minute. Yeah, the last. From the first, take the last. Second. Eighth from the third. That's throwing me off. The? Hold on. 8th from the 3rd. Be fountain. Ron says, yeah, I agree. Some of these death snares are really obtuse. Yeah, and they're real time. Like, if you don't complete them in time, you die. Especially the first one. Oh, there's... Yeah, you probably haven't made it yet, Ron, to some of them, but... Yeah, just wait, man. Some of them are super hard. Gabriel said, yeah, really, the dungeon and Daggerfalls are made by people who hate others for people who hate themselves. I've never played it, so I don't know any better. Ron says, those clues are helpful, but you still have to think a bit. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to remember what this was. Sorrows of Hell compass me about the snares. Let me check another floor from the first. See, I don't know if it's referring to the first floor. Don't think so. I know what this is about. Keep the faith. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I know what this dungeon is then. Oh my gosh, I hate this death snare. Okay. From the first, take the last. Tell. Fifth from the second. Well, let me just try, see if... No, I already tried tell, that doesn't work. Yeah. Wisdom. No. From the first. See, and this may even be referring to something else. It may not even be this. Last? No. It's not. Okay. I want to figure this out without looking. I think last time I looked. Which is probably why it's harder for me to remember now. Yeah, I was trying to count based on like how far it was. So it said from the first take the last. So when it says first, you'd think it would be tell or dwell, but it's not. Neither of those is correct. Fifth from the second. So I said the fifth word from the second word, which would be wisdom. So it's definitely not the first. And so I don't know if it's the second one or not. But I already tried dwell. That was not it. Tel's not it either. And then 8th from the 3rd makes no sense, from what I can tell. 5, 6, 7, 8. It'd be the word the. And if you start with tell, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would still be the, which isn't right. Second hell. First says dwell. Second hell. The 3rd of wisdom, it will tell. Wisdom. 8th from the 3rd, which would be wisdom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The. Can't end with the. Yeah, I don't know if I saw a hint at it dwell. Depart, fountain. Yeah. Disrupt. Here's dwell. Okay. So, dwell. Dwell was the first one. So it says the last. First. Okay, the first take the last. Which would be earth. Let's see if that's it, first of all. I don't remember that. Okay, so earth is the right one. So the next is hell. I don't remember seeing hell. Here it is, hell. So for hell, it's the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snares. Earth snares. Let's see if that's right. Nope. 5th from the 2nd, which is hell. 5th from the 2nd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be snares. Oh, it's the 5th word starting from the beginning, which will be compassed probably. Past. Okay. So now I just need the last one. 8th from the 3rd. 8th from the 3rd. Wisdom. Wise. Here we go. So 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Fountain. Earth compassed fountain. Wow, no wonder I didn't remember that. Correct. Your portal to the next levels now. Okay, and I think I want to say it's around here somewhere. I remember right. Sheesh. Yeah. I can never remember that. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I can never remember that because it's so bizarre. Earth compassed. That's just so bizarre. It doesn't even really mean anything. Okay. Not everything has two sides. Take care, friends. Ron says, I thought they were talking about taking the letters from the words, not the words from the hints. Yeah, that's bizarre. It's magic, that's right. Magic riddle. And I think if we teleport out, you have to do that again. You have to do the earth compassed. Gosh, I forgot what the third one was again. Alright, let me dump my inventory, see if I start getting any better items. So far, I haven't really found anything useful in here. It's flame sprites, blue ghosts. Yeah, they reuse a lot of the same graphics. Zato Giants, Taskmen, and Phasers. Okay. The Grey Ghosts appear earlier. Same old, same old. Man walls. Oh, look, the man walls are blue ghosts. Here's the wizard walls. Yeah, that's true, Ron. That's a good point. They are actually reusing the same types of drawings that the second one had. Like how the ninjas look different and some of the others. But yeah, you're right. They did have some overlap in the first volume because they updated it with graphics from the second. Maybe why the towers tinting them blue. Stop being a critic. No, I'm just joking about it. I don't mind the graphics at all. Something special is near. Usually that means a teleport. On the wall is written this, and this, the first, it quencheth thirst. Yeah, we can't phase door. Now we have bath mages. Oh, I think I remember this. There's lots of teleports that'll teleport us back. Yeah, that thing you saw on the floor was a portal that I came up through. Yeah, we're not getting any new items here. There was think I just got teleported again. Sure did. Yeah, I agree, Ron. This floor is not fun. I remember this. Well, looks like we're going on the 2-hour mark here, so I'll go ahead and save it. I do want to stream something different tonight, so take a good break. Probably do some kind of arcade game or NES or SNES tonight. Something more action oriented. All right, guys. Well, thanks for the chat and thanks for the comedy relief too. Appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks, Magnificent Meal, for the donations earlier. Really appreciate that. And hope you guys have a good evening if I don't see you tonight. See you